Are you tired of hitting roadblocks in your dating life? Join me for a free masterclass on Wednesday, January 10th at 6 p.m. Pacific time, where I'll be revealing the 3 nice guy dating patterns that turn women off and what you should be doing instead. Unlock the secrets to creating genuine attraction. Click the link in the description to sign up now. So I did a video called How to Feel Comfortable Being Aggressive with Her in the Bedroom. And I had a guy leave a comment under that video whereby he's wanting to know, how do you actually become a guy that can be more aggressive, and how do you convince your brain to do that when up until this point you've been a very docile guy that hasn't been able to do that? And so I want to answer this question because I think this is a journey that a lot of guys are going to go through. See, in the beginning, you have like no women, and then at some point, a woman comes to you and she likes you enough to want to actually sleep with you, and you may train yourself up to this point to be like, okay, when I get a girl in bed, I'm going to be docile, I'm going to be gentle with her, I'm going to, cradle her, caress her, and be sweet to her, and all this stuff, right? So the idea that a woman will want you to do the opposite of that and manhandle her, it's a thing that in a guy's mind is like, you're thinking, but I want to bring harm to her, and I don't want to be seen as an a-hole, real talk. And up to this point, your identity, especially if it's a guy that was at an identity of being a very nice guy, and a guy that is able to compromise and be nice and sweet to a girl, it can be really hard to switch that into the other side of you, which is there, by the way, but into the side of you that's like, I can be aggressive as heck with this person, right? So let's read this question and get into it. He says, my girlfriend has asked me to be more aggressive with her, not all the time, but has said, quote, I just want you to manhandle me. And she's referring to being manhandled in the bedroom, guys. It's new for me because my past relationships, I've been with more aggressive women. She is very submissive, and I like that and want to be able to do what she wants me to do. I guess I need advice on how not to feel bad. She's not asking for me to hit her, but she wants to be pushed around and bullied a bit and has been vocal about it. Any advice would be appreciated. Thank you. Well, you know what? I actually want to go to the part of his message where he says the thing about she is very submissive, and I like that, right? So the good news about dating submissive women is that they're generally a lot easier to get along with in the dating spectrum. They're also just outside the bedroom. They're friendly, they're cooperative, they're down to go with the flow. When you get around your friends and family, they're going to be the ones that are very kind and gentle and able to talk to them. And they just give up this idea and level of cuteness about them, that they're just so cute and they're so docile and they're so fragile, right? And so here's the thing. The entire world will see this woman and treat her just like that. Everybody's going to treat her with kid gloves. They're all going to be nice to her and assume that she needs to be treated with like gentle care and whatnot. And everybody has a side of them that wants two things. They want people to treat them nice and also people to be a bit aggressive. Even with guys will be the guys they want things calm, cool, and collected, but then they'll blow off steam by going to like the boxing ring or going to a gym and doing kickboxing or doing other kinds of aggressive things or watching football and cheering. Like, we all have sides of us that need both the calm, cool, collected side and I need to get the aggressive outside. For me, I tend to be like even keel in terms of me talking to people and in my day-to-day with people, but then I will listen to like Eminem or Limp Bizkit or other kinds of music that are really hard because that allows me to lock along to the songs and get the energy out, right? So this goes, the same is true with women, right? Like, women definitely, because they're in terms of body mass and strength, people, as a generality, are weaker than men. They usually they are a bit more docile and fragile, and so for the most part, they're going to want to be treated like that, right? But when it comes to their personal relationship, they want a guy that they're with. They want to be able to build up enough trust with that guy to whereby there could be moments where she can be completely manhandled and thrash around, and be able to know that that guy is going to be able to assist with that and do it in a way that's not going to bring harm to her, okay? This is what I call the controlled chaos theory, which is basically that women want a guy that is going to be able to bring controlled chaos into the bedroom. What does that mean? Well, what that means is this, because like she said, she's saying she wants you to manhandle her and that she wants to be pushed around and bullied a bit. So what that's telling me is that this woman is seeing you as somebody she trusts enough to be able to get in the bedroom and be more aggressive than maybe you are for your day-to-day life and make it an enjoyable experience for her that at the same time is going to be a safe place. In other words, she trusts that you're going to be able to know, for example, let's say she wants to be ever pushed into the pillow, right? She's going to trust you rather, that you're going to be able to be the guy that knows that what pressure to push that's going to be a bit more than usual, but not so much that she suffocates to death. You're going to be the kind of guy that can push her against the wall and start thrusting inside of her, but you're also going to know, like, at what level to push her into that wall. But and that's not going to, like, smash her through or break her bones and stuff like that, you know? And here's the thing. The reason that women want this is because when women see men, part of what attracts them to men is seeing how aggressive they can be. I've had girlfriends that, watch sports or, watch other guys do other kinds of aggressive type things, right? And they tend to get very turned on when they see me try to do aggressive acts. So that to them signals that the guy they're with is very masculine. And here's the thing, right? Is that the world will be aggressive towards men, and then men will push back on it because they're built and designed to push back against that aggression while adding aggression of their own. And women, as a generality, do not typically have the capacity to do that. Like, they don't really take too well where the world at large is trying to be aggressive. That's why they cry so much or think, oh my God, please stop with it. Like, they can't really handle that, right? But that does not mean that they don't want to feel that experience and feel it from another guy, all right? And so when she's saying she wants you to manhandle her, what she's actually saying is, I want to feel your manly, aggressive strength against mine because that is a turn on for me. Seeing you act like a man and doing aggressive things and then allowing me to feel those aggressive things actually turns me on. Now you might be there thinking, okay, how do I convince my brain that that's going to be okay? Because I've heard that, being aggressive towards women is banned and they might have charges against me, this and that, right? Think of it like this, right? As a man, if you're a man that's trying to date women, you probably want a woman that is expressing her femininity, right? So part of that, for example, is visual. We are visual creatures. We like seeing women's curves. We like seeing how certain clothes cling to their body in certain ways and be able to see their certain necklines, stuff like that, right? So let's say your woman comes to you every day for the next week and she's completely covered up. She's wearing like baggy sweats, hoodies. She's like, she's not showing anything that shows off any kind of curve, any kind of boobies, any kind of butts, any kind of work. What do you think you'd be doing by like the fifth day? Like by the fifth day, you'd probably be going to her and saying, hey babe, so like, could you put up some lingerie? Like, hey babe, could you like wear a more form-fitting outfit? Hey babe, could you like wear something frilly? Now she could get insulted and say, why would you say that? Like, why would you think that? Like, I'm just wearing clothes. Like you should be able to like me in any kind of clothes, right? And your response would be like, well, yeah, but I'm visual and I want to see visual feminine things about you because that's what attracts me, right? So now take that to the woman, right? If every single time you guys make love, you're gentle, you're caressing her, you're soothing her, you're saying, is this okay? Can I do this, princess? Blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? You're displaying to her what is feminine behavior, which in a way that her covering herself all the way up and wearing all black or whatever would be showing masculine behavior. If you're wanting a feminine woman, part of that would be she would need to visually show that she's a woman so you can visually see and get that energy from her. So now she's in there with you and you're being nice to her all the time, right? All that's doing is making her feel that she's with another female. Now, it's not that it's ever bad to ever be gentle and docile in the bedroom, but she's going to be thinking, okay, it's been like 4 days of us lovemaking. It's been gentle like every single time. At what point am I going to be able to see some masculinity in here? When can I start feeling his masculine aggression? When can I feel him taking charge of my body and just doing what he wants to do with it? When can I feel him thrusting and pushing against me? Like, I know he's gentle when he thrusts and it's great because he's not really hurting my pelvis, but I want my pelvis hurt. Like, these are the things that women are thinking. So for your woman, if she's coming to you and saying, hey, manhandle me, again, she trusts you enough to be able to do it at a level that's not going to completely break her, but also she's seeing in you probably more masculine strength and ability than you're giving yourself credit for. So what this means is that when you're in the bedroom, you need to start taking more charge, not asking her what she wants to do tonight. I thought this would be great, right? I've had times in my relationships where, like, for example, say I'm going over to the woman's house, right? As soon as she answers the door, she says, oh, hey, Harry, what's going on? I like cover her mouth and shut her up and I just start kissing her. And then from there, I literally push us to go into the bedroom. I throw her down on the bed, and I start just pulling down her pants, like not gently rolling, like just pulling down. All these moves indicate a few things. One, it's like they're quick decisions. Like you're already decisive that you want her. Women love that. You're leading and taking charge. Women want that. And then also, when you show that much aggression, it's basically telling her, I'm so overwhelmed by how feminine you look that I just have to have him right now. And that is a feeling that all women want. Most healthy women. Healthy women want to feel that sometimes you're just so overcome with how beautiful that they look that forget all this talking for 20 minutes before we have sex, all this foreplay stuff. You want her now because you're turned on that much by her. And her ego gets a trip out of thinking and feeling that you desire her that much. So it behooves you to become comfortable with the idea that sometimes women just want you to take charge. Sometimes, women that trust you want you to throw them in the bed, but again, you're going to throw them at a level that you know they can handle it. You're going to slam them down at a level you know they can handle it. They're thinking that you, in your head, will understand how to come at them in a way that's aggressive, yet not going to completely break their body, all right? And then some women go full like BDSM route, and they like stuff tied to their necks, all those things. But again, they do that stuff, and they bring it to your attention with the idea that they trust you and think and feel and know that you're going to be able to handle that when you do it. So the big thing is this, right? In terms of getting consent, if she's saying to you, I want to get manhandled, she's already giving you the consent that you need to be okay with that, okay? Now, there's levels to this because that's the fun thing too, is that you'll find out the level of pain she can take. So for example, if you spank her on the butt and like this, she might be able to handle it. If you go like this, she'll be like, oh, okay, that's a little too much. The worst they're gonna say is, oh, that's a little too much. And then you just scale it back down to the level where she wasn't saying that. But again, if she's requesting it, it means that it behooves you to definitely do that thing. Because I'm gonna tell you now, women want to feel levels of aggression that are incoming, that are controlled enough for them to be able to enjoy. If you're a guy that doesn't know how to do that, then over time, she's going to start to look outside of herself and look outside of the relationship to see other guys out there that will be willing to do that. So it's you lose no point for being a bit more aggressive. You just have to get, you're not going to slap her in the face, but slap her on the butt can be okay. You're not going to like push her through a window, but like, push her up against the wall a little bit, or like grabbing her hips and just taking full force. Like those are things that you can do and you can experiment with. And then along the way, you can say in between all that stuff, hey, so what do you think and feel about the thing that I did in bed last night? Or what other things could I do to be more aggressive? Like I tried slapping you on the butt. Do you want to get slapped other places? Do you want to try chains? Do you want to try whips? Do you want to try neck things? Like what do you want to do? And then, again, you test out one thing at a time, see what she likes, see what she gels with, see what she doesn't like, and you'll be able to start to build up this idea of things that she likes to do. But the point is, at least you know going in that she's actually wanting it. And that is not a bad place to be at all, right? So hopefully, God, this helps you out. For the rest of you guys, if you like this video, give it a like and a subscribe. Also, if anything I said today gelled with you, you can definitely support the channel by leaving a Cash App at $HarryWilmington, or by leaving a super chat right here on YouTube. Also, be sure to go to introvertdatingsuccess.com for my brand new webinar, which teaches you about the 3 major dating patterns that are holding you back from dating success. You can click on that at the website right now. Thanks for watching. I'm Harry Wilmington, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. I'm out. Peace.
You's a bad boy, but you can't stop, won't stop. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man. You a high-class man. You a high-class man. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man.